Good morning, preschool. It's Miss Piper. We're going to do a little not a circle time, a story time today. It's a little strange because you're not here at school, but I hope that you can listen with a quiet body, crisscross applesauce, hands in lap with your listening ears. And we're going to listen to the story of Rainbow Fish. Do you think you've heard this story before? I think a few of our friends have. So let's start. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish, not just an ordinary fish, but he was the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come on and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful and you have so many." Would you share? If you had so many sparkling scales, would you share with the little blue fish? I wonder. "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me!" Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what happened, and from then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. How do you think that made Rainbow Fish feel? I wonder. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find a wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Go, give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't," the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into the dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry with me. I just want one little scale." The Rainbow Fish wavered. "Well, only one very small shimmery scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." He's decided to share. Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before Rainbow Fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The Rainbow Fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Oh, I see. Finally, the rainbow fish only had one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. The end. All right, this is an awesome story. Probably a book some of you have at home, so maybe you can look over it again. We have a few different projects that are going to be in your packets for you to do today. So the first thing is a little rainbow fish of your own that you will make. So you'll see on the front there's lots of different scales. So inside your packet you're going to get a couple special sparkly scales, and you'll get different colored scales for you to cut out at home. And at the bottom there's the letters F-I-S-H. I wonder what that spells. You can practice writing the letters with a marker or a pen or a pencil that you have at home. I should have said before I said that, you might need a marker, so a writing utensil, either a crayon, a marker, or pencil, a glue stick for the gluing, and you'll need scissors for cutting for that project. So those are all things that we hope that you have at home. If you need some scissors, there'll be scissors at school for your parents to grab for you to borrow. We'll have a couple more worksheets for you inside that packet. So one is a color by number. So on this fish you see there's little numbers, and each number corresponds with a different color. So you're going to have to look at what color is listed with which number, and then you'll know how to color in the fish. The second sheet I have has little fishies down here. There's some fishies that have numbers and some fishies that have letters. It's going to be your job to try to figure out which ones have letters that will go in the letter fish bowls and which ones have numbers that will go in the number fish bowl. So those are the projects we have for you for Monday. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.